What's up, guys? As you can see, I'm here with Kid Goku, the newest DLC character for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Today we're going to be running through everything Kid Goku has to offer, his special moves, super moves, some basic strategy, and then at the end I'm going to be showing you a range of combos, kind of going from a basic B&B all the way to a one-touch kill combo, a 100% combo. But to start off, we're going to be talking about his special moves here. So, Kid Goku, his quarter circle forward plus attack, he does this sort of little two-hit barrage. You can see it moves him forward, but then if it connects with the opponent, he does two hits here. This is mostly a combo tool as far as I can tell. The medium version is going to wall bounce in the corner, so you can combo off this with some interesting stuff. And then the heavy version is going to wall bounce anywhere on screen, so you can dash up and get some damage off of that. So that's nice. This seems like a good way to extend his damage if you have the corner or if you have some meter to spare. You can also do this in the air, so you can, do this in combos or stuff like that. And then in the corner, you can do a Dragon Rush off this. So that's very, very strong for stuff like snapback loops or, just for swapping the opponent's character out if they have an assist that you want to bring in or whatever. So pretty good combo tool, it seems like. He's also got quarter circle back attack. This is sort of a weird little explodey ball thing. There's a couple interesting things about this. One is that it will give you a sliding knockdown if done into a combo. At least the medium and heavy versions will. The light version, I don't believe, does that. They just kind of bounce off the ground quickly. So off of vanish combos or anything like that, you can end your combo like this and get a little sliding knockdown and chase them down to hit them when they get up. The other interesting thing about this move is that it will kind of drastically change your aerial trajectory. Moves that do that tend to be pretty interesting. Like, you can be moving backwards in the air, but then when you do this move, you'll move back forwards again. So combined with assists, I could maybe see this as an interesting pressure tool. Plus, it has a ton of active frames, so maybe you can like bait people who are trying to super dash, kind of get them to hit this, and then you can get a full vanish combo off it. So it seems like there might be some interesting stuff that you can do with this move, but mostly I think it's just going to be a combo ender to get you that sliding knockdown, and it is very useful for that. Next up, we've got quarter circle forward plus ki blast. This is his Kamehameha, so as you can see, he can only shoot it upwards if done on the ground, and in the air, he can only shoot it downwards. So unlike someone like Super Saiyan Goku, he has no ability to alter the angle of this beam other than, doing it on the ground or the air. That's his only option here. So, this is decent space control. Not being able to hit the opponent full screen is a bummer. But, being able to do it like this, kind of like Cell, should be pretty nice for beating out other people's beams if they're doing them on the ground, or, just pestering the opponent. And then it is very nice that whenever this lands, you are going to be able to vanish into sliding knockdowns, so I do like that. This is also his assist, it's worth noting. The anti-air version is his assist. So he did get a beam assist, kind of. Again, it's not going to reach full screen, so it doesn't seem nearly as good as someone like Super Saiyan Goku's beam assist. But, it is decent for space control, and I believe you should be able to combo with this pretty easily. Seems pretty good for that, so definitely seems like a solid assist. A lot of people compare this character to Base Goku because they are both characters who get stronger if you have a dead character on your team. But compared to Base Goku, I think that GT Goku's assist is a lot better, so that does kind of play into that idea that you're going to want to play him in the second or third slot because he gets more powerful if a character is dead, and plus you have this fairly nice assist to take advantage of as well. So it's not an incredible assist, at least I don't think so yet, we'll see, but it's definitely solid, probably above average, I would say. And then his last special move here is the reverse Kamehameha. So he fires the Kamehameha behind him, and it blasts him forward. And this will connect with the enemy if you hit them. And the interesting thing about this is you can actually do 3 of these in a row. And you can choose what direction you want to go. So you can do 3 forward, like that. You can do like 2 forward, 1 backward. You can go kind of at angles. You can't go straight up or straight down. but you can kind of go at little angles, so it's not like a true 8-way move like Storm's lightning attack in Marvel or something like that, but it's close. And then you can see you can end it with the beam like this, so you can definitely do some pretty confusing stuff with this. You know, cross the opponent up, go mix them up afterwards, so that seems pretty cool. And for combos, you can definitely do some real dirt with this. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. If you go like this, you can launch the opponent and do some very interesting super setups that I'll show you later. So this is definitely one of the more unique and interesting parts of his kit. I like this a lot. Not a lot of other characters in the game have this type of movement where they can rapidly cover a lot of screen space. So I think there's definitely something there, and we're going to have to see how people optimize this. But it's definitely something that's very interesting to me and definitely makes me want to play the character a little bit more in depth. So that's it for his special moves. Let's talk a little bit about some notable normals here. He doesn't have any command normals, as far as I know. He does have a jumping down heavy. You can see this is his jumping heavy. Just a little horizontal kick like that. But he also has a down heavy that is going to be similar to Frieza or Zamasu. So his jumping down heavy is not a launcher. Very important. He can't do the regular double jump combos that other characters can do, but he can do something pretty close to it if you use his jump S, which is this power pull hit. So generally the power pull is tied to your key blast button, which is kind of unique. So if you just tap it without any direction, he will reach out and hit you with the pull, and the range on this is really crazy, and you can super dash to combo off it. That applies in the air as well. Not quite as long a range, but still pretty nutso. And so if you want to do a double jump combo, that's how you're going to do it, using the power pull like this. So it seems pretty nice for that. And then if you do down plus power pull, he does this little jump thing. So you can use this to kind of get in at the opponent. If you do down back, he goes less far. If you go down forward, he goes further. So this just seems nice to, you know, get in on the opponent from ranges where normally you're not going to be able to. You know, back here, instant air dash isn't really going to do too much, but if you power pull first, you can really get in there pretty fast. So seems like a pretty cool movement tool. We'll have to see exactly how crazy the mix-ups can get with this, but I like it so far for sure. And then also he has down power pull in the air. This is this little stomp drop thing. This move seems kind of crappy to me, but we don't really know yet. He can definitely like pressure the opponent afterwards a little bit. You can do like mediums on the way down to combo. So there's something there, but it seems a little bit jank to me. I'm not really thinking that this is going to be something you're going to want to do a lot, but it's there, so now you know about it. So I think that pretty much covers his notable normals and his specials. Let's talk about his supers. So he's got one level 1, and it can only be done on the ground. Can't do it in the air. And, you know, it's a beam super. It's pretty much what you would expect. It's a full screen beam super. So that's pretty cool. But if a character on your team is dead, he is going to get powered up. So we can power him up here, and it's going to do a lot more damage. He goes Super Saiyan 3 and does quite a decent chunk more if you do that. So this is just going to be your kind of general combo ender. You know, if you're landing any sort of combos like this, just end it in level 1 super, and there you go. But like I mentioned, he cannot do it in the air, so that's worth noting. And then he does have 2 level 3s, as they made very clear to us when they were sort of teasing the character. He has 2 level 3s. They can both be done in the air. One is his Spirit Bomb. So this is pretty similar to base Goku Spirit Bomb. It's very slow. You cannot just sort of combo into it off of conventional combos like base Goku can. Or I mean, similar to how base Goku can't do this, GT Goku also can't do this. So you're going to need some fairly specific setups for this. But there are some things that you can do, like I've seen if you have the opponent in the corner, you can do stuff like this and solo combo into it pretty easy. But I'll show you a little more of that when we get to the combo section. But that's just a general idea. And you can combo off this, which is the very interesting thing. If you land this super, you can legit just get a combo off it. So that's pretty sick as well. So definitely the damage potential with meter seems really insane if you have the right team to sort of set up these Spirit Bomb setups. But to me, this just actually seems wild. Like, it just seems so good to me. You can combo off it, and then if you want, you can go into his other level 3. His other level 3, which can also be done in the air, is the Dragon Fist. So again, if you have one character dead, this is going to be powered up. He will not go Super Saiyan 4 unless you have one character dead, and that adds a good chunk of damage. So yeah, you can do some pretty nuts stuff, like, you know, do the Spirit Bomb, and then after that lands, we're just gonna go right into the Dragon Fist. So how crazy is that? It seems really sick. So something you may have noticed so far is I feel like when it comes to neutral tools, GT Goku is a little bit lacking. Most of his special moves are not that useful for neutral. All he's really got is the beam and like the power pole. For the most part, I think you're just going to want to be getting into the opponent's face kind of as fast as possible. And once you do that, his damage seems a little bit crazy. If you have the meter, like I said, his damage actually seems wild. So with these 2 level 3s, he can be very, very potent with meter, which I like it. But now, finally, we're going to be talking about some of his combos here. So I have the virtual controller and the input history up here on screen, so hopefully that'll help you with these combos. We're going to start out with just a basic B&B that you can pretty much land anywhere on screen. We're going to use his power pole for that sort of re-jump, and then go into sliding knockdown with his quarter circle back medium. So that's just a basic combo. If you want to go into super, it's not going to work so well because the quarter circle back medium leaves you pretty far away. But if you do want to go into super, just end your combo like this with down heavy and then straight into level 1 super. So there you go. Pretty simple. I would say that is the most basic B&B for him that doesn't involve assists or anything like that. Now, let's talk about some corner juice. So this move, like I said, you can combo off it in the corner because it wall bounces. And this is really going to set you up for some dirty stuff. So by looping this kind of in the corner, utilizing your assists, you're really going to be able to set up some nasty damage. And the other thing I want to talk about in the corner is, as I showed you earlier, being in the corner enables him to use Vanish to set up a Spirit Bomb combo. So all you got to do, if you want to set up Spirit Bomb in the corner, have the opponent airborne, do some kind of combo into Vanish, and then you're going to do 2 hits of the reverse Kamehameha. One of them is just going to go straight ahead, and the other one is going to go down back. That's the important part, because if you hit down back like this, that's what sends the opponent up in the air, and that's what's going to allow you to land Spirit Bomb. So what we're going to do for this combo is just, you know, do a combo like this, Vanish, do those 2, and then straight into Spirit Bomb, and it works. So let me show you a combo that puts all of this together, and it's hopefully going to do 100% if we use Sparking. It's going to be a touch of death combo, so let's give this a shot. Oh, and it's worth noting, by the way, I'm going back in and I'm turning off the power-up just to show you that this will do 100% even if you don't have a dead character. So you'll be able to do a little bit more damage with a dead character, but you don't necessarily need it to do a touch of death with GT Goku. So here we go. And then off of this, we're going to try to throw into level 1, into level 1, into level 1, and there you go. One touch kill, took all our meter, but we managed to do it. So yeah, you can sort of see some of the different aspects of his combo ability there. Being able to get a throw off of Spirit Bomb is pretty crazy. It seems like this is going to set up a lot of really dumb stuff, so I can't wait to see what people are able to come up with. But yeah, like, stuff like this is just wild to me. It actually seems so sick. And you can also do this, like I showed earlier. It's just so crazy. So the damage seems wild. His movement seems very interesting. He's got some range. I love the power pole. Just generally really enjoying this character so far. So if you were a little bit bummed out that they added another Goku to the game, I know I was. I was hoping for a little bit more variety, a little bit less Gokus and Vegetas, but they added another Goku, but I actually think that he's pretty sick, and he's very unique and different from the rest of the Gokus in the game. So, like I've said a few times, I'm so excited to put more time into this character. I'm going to be streaming with him today. Make sure you check out my stream, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I hope you found this informative. Stay tuned because there's a lot more GT Goku content coming to the channel in the future, so make sure you hit that sub button. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching.